Students, today we are going to start next chapter. And students, according to your syllabus, this is the last chapter. But one thing more important to inform you that this chapter will be not considered or exempted to point of view of your board examination. But students, it's our desire, it's myself desire, you have to all round study the chapters of biology so that in future if you are going to the extreme, then there will be no kinds of problem will arises in future. Now students, let's start the next chapter, that is the heredity and evolution. Yes students, this is the chapter heredity and evolution. The chapter control and coordination and evolution and heredity will not come in your board examination, but these chapters are very much important as point of view of competition. So students, let's start this chapter. First of all, we are going to know what is heredity. Heredity. Students, heredity may be defined as the kinds of characteristics, the kinds of characteristics that inherited from parents to their individuals, parents to their individuals are said to be hereditary characteristics, are said to be hereditary characteristics, and the phenomena through which the transmission or transfer of such characteristics take place is known as heredity. And this phenomena is known as heredity. Students, before going to discuss more about the heredity, we have to also know about in what the part of the biology these characteristics or such kind of studies can be done. So students, the kinds of hereditary characteristics that are inherited from parents to their individuals are studied under a branch of science, or you can say that under a branch of biology, that is called the genetics. What students? This is called genetics. What is genetics? Genetics is the branch of biology under which we study about the kinds of characteristics that inherited from parents to their individuals, generation after generation. Yes, student, such kind of characteristics are inherited from parents to their individuals, generation after generation. Now, students, we again going to define genetics. Genetics is the branch of biology under which we study about the kinds of characteristics which inherited from one generation to the next generation with the help of chromosomes. Yes, students, in the previous class in cell, all of you introduced from the chromosomes. What are chromosomes? The chromosomes are the kinds of genetic materials that carries the parental characters into their individuals. Now, students, genetics. Who is the biologist who gave the term genetics, and who is the father of genetics? It is more interesting to know about who gave the term genetics and who is the father of genetics. Then, students, if we are going to discuss about the father of genetics, then Gregor John Mendel. Gregor John Mendel was Sir Gregor John Mendel is regarded as the father of genetics. Why Gregor John Mendel is regarded as father of genetics? The Gregor John Mendel was the first biologist who done experiments and made the laws, rules, or you can say that the regulations are the principles of genetics, how the parental characteristics are inherited from parents to their individuals. That's why Sir Gregor John Mendel was regarded as the father of genetics. Students, according to your syllabus, the autobiography of Sir Gregor John Mendel is also come in your examinations or various types of competitive examinations. So, we are going to know a brief history about Gregor John Mendel. A brief history of Mendel. Students, Mendel was born in Brunn city in Austria. In Austria, in a farmer's family. Yes, students, his father was a farmer, and after grew up, Mendel also helps their father in their farm because he was very curious and interesting about the practice of farming. After his completing his primary study, he was going to the study for higher education to the Brunn city in Austria, and there he was, after completing study in a school, he was appointed as a teacher of the mathematics as well as the science. There he teaches for more years, and after being or passing time, he was becoming a monster or priest in a cathedral. Yes, students, he was appointed monster or cathedral or priest in a church of the Brunn city in Austria, and from there he was done many experiments on the garden pea or sweet pea. Sweet pea, or you can say that garden pea. Its botanical name is Pisum sativum. He done his experiments on the sweet pea or garden pea. It means its botanical name is Pisum sativum, and makes all the calculations in the back pages of a book in which all types of records of the Brunn Society is noted. And students, one thing more interesting that happened in their life, he writes all the results of his experiment in this book, and after his death, his experiments were rediscovered by Bateson, Punnett, Carl Florenz, and after the death he was awarded by the Nobel Prize. What kinds of experiments he performed and what laws are done, and why he selected the garden pea as his experiment materials. On these topics we will discuss in next video lecture. Thanks students for joining.